Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's resume our complete beginner's guide to Against the Storm, shall we? I'm gonna hide my food, and we're kind of trying to get some lizards. We're working on clearing out these abandoned caches, but we need to get enough sea marrow, and we actually have it now. So because of that, I'm going to assign some workers to this, and we're going to say break open and investigate. Now remember, I have all of my lumberjacks off duty because the storm, and I'm trying to decrease the hostility of the forest just a little bit. I'm going to speed it up, get through the storm. We've got just a few seconds left. I'm going to speed it way up. Okay, so now that we're back into the drizzle, I can start right-clicking this to assign everybody back to chopping wood. Yes, it will not like it. The forest will hate us more, but it's okay. And we're going to go here, and we get a cornerstone. We can choose the work safety guide, which says every villager with their need for education fulfilled increases global production speed by 5%. Now, we don't have an education building, or the woodcutter's prayer. If you want to take your, you first must give +1 to wood production, lose all stored fuel upon picking this cornerstone. Well, I don't want that, because I don't want to lose all my fuel right now, so I'll just take the worker safety guide. You see how much, I would lose all of my wood, my sea marrow, it's just, no, thank you. Alright. This is done. We're just delivering stuff. Oop, and we got newcomers. Great. Okay, what do we want? 3 lizards and these supplies, or 1 human, 1 lizard, and some herbs. Honestly, I need the whole... this is good. 3 lizards and eggs and coal and stuff. That's wonderful. And then this means that I'll unpause it. Do we have enough houses built? Looks like we actually do. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to kind of shift and just build another house, put it right there. Actually, no. Move it. I want to leave enough room for a farm up there, potentially. There. Now, they're delivering the rest of this. They'll get it done. Oh, we finished the order for lizards. We got enough lizards with that wave, that's right. So now we get the trapper's camp, blueprint, we get the tanning racks, and we get the basket of insects. And the queen is happy. We lower our impatience. Fantastic. The harvester's camp has nothing nearby, so we just move it. Push M to move it. And you can see that all this flax is showing up on our radar, that we can come over here and just pick up that. Now, actually, I'm going to rotate it. I'm going to move it and rotate it so the exit is going down like that, so it's easier for them to get back. Okay, wonderful. And we got new orders, so we can choose one here. So here's what I like to do. I like to look at the orders and see what we can complete. So this, we don't have any clothes that we're making. This is basically just keep lizards above 14, which they already are, and then cut through 1 glade. So this is super easy. We will get lizard friendship. 2 additional lizards will come with each group of newcomers. We get some money, and we get some jerky, which is nice. This is like, give them jerky, but we don't have jerky. However, we are getting a blueprint, so let's wait on these orders to see what blueprint we get. Well, blah. This is not great at all. I would, like, re-roll this normally. I guess it's okay to get a small farm to grow vegetables and grain. These upgraded camps are nice, but I don't have... I'm going to show you. I'm going to hold B, and there's berries, but these are berry bush 1-star nodes. So I don't need... There's no large resource nodes that I've found yet that I would need one of these upgraded buildings to get. So I'm just going to take a farm so that we can get both of those growing. A plantation and a farm. All right. Unpause. Oh, go to orders. Okay, so we took what we took, which means that we're going to pick this one because it's easy to do. And then what's this one? So there's wine, which we're not making. There's jerky again, which we don't have the building for. There's comfort, which we can build those, but then we need to deliver 6 packs of crops. I think this is actually the easiest for us to do. We can get comfort, that's easy. And then making packs of crops we can also do. So we'll pick that one. And again, that's just based on what I can accomplish. So how do we make packs of crops? Well, we go over to industry and you go to the makeshift post. That's the easiest way to make packs of building materials, provisions, and crops that you always start with this usually. I mean, at least in my experience. And it's 1 star, so it's not the best. But if we go to provisioner, we have 2-star pack of provision. This is nothing. The weaver is trade goods. The carpenter is luxury goods. Rain collector is, well, that's just rain. And then, so we're going to make a makeshift post. And like I think I said in the previous video, I like to have at least one of these things. So just one makeshift post and one crude workshop kind of early game. So in keeping with that, we can just go ahead and throw in a crew. It's called a workstation next to another workshop. That's fine. We just need to cut through another glade, but we're about to do that already. So that's super easy. And we have 5 unemployed. So let's assign some people right here. Now we're going to break it open. We're going to select sea marrow because we have it. And we'll just go ahead and put on a lizard and a person and break open investigate. Go for it. I'm just going to check the labor situation. The woodcutters camp, I do have an extra lizard here that I can drop in. And then the makeshift post, we're going to drop in a lizard here. And I'm going to select a makeshift post and we're going to prioritize pack of crops. We can select this to see what we actually have. We have vegetables, but not many. So we're not going to be able to do this until we start farming. So that means we need to go to food production right here. And we can make a small farm in a couple of places. So let me push this down. This is fine. And then we'll just go to food production farm field like that. And then we can make one right here by selecting this and hitting a plantation. We only have 1 builder free at the moment, which is a shame. Oh, they became sad. Oh, but we finished the Leisure Resolve, mercifully. Okay, so that's good. This has nobody working here, but I'm actually going to push deactivate or period to just kind of put it on ZZZ. I'm not using it at the moment. I don't want it to just tell me all the time that it needs people. And then we finished it because we discovered this glade. This glade has mushrooms and fertile soil and a rain punk drill, which is right here. This is a glade event that we can take apart or fix. What do I want to do right here? We're going to take it apart because tools are amazing. Fixing it allows us to get copper ore veins, but we don't really need that, I don't think, so far. I'm going to go ahead and disassemble it. However, I'm really, really running low on people to do this, so I'm just going to wait for a bit. Let's push T, and we'll complete this. Speaking of running low, we're going to get 2 lizards, money, and some jerky, just like that. Now we're going to need to probably build a house for people. Traders camp runs out. Trappers camp, rather. So where do we want to build this? Well, there's meat up here, and then there's eggs over here. Let's go ahead and get these eggs. I believe they're closer. Oh, no, we didn't get lizards. I'm sorry. That's why. We got, when we get newcomers, we'll get lizards. 2 extra lizards for free. That's what we got. Okay, so food is alright. It's going to take us a bit to get the pack of crops. By the way, we cannot level up again because we need to level up our hearth at the smoldering city, so we can't push it. Oh, new blueprints. What do we got? Ooh, nice. Okay. So we want the smokehouse for jerky. I wish we would have known about this earlier. We didn't. It's okay. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? Oh, they're harvesting. Okay. And then they're carrying these back. So you can see how they're harvesting up here and how long it takes them to transport the goods back, and why, you know, considering the construction of another hearth and warehouses is pretty good, especially when you start to get further and further away. We're about to go into clearance. Clearance. Okay. So what are we building here? This is going to be a plantation someday, but the problem is we don't have planks. Oh! We don't have planks. Yes! Okay. So this is why you build the workstation. So you can churn out these supplies as you need them. However, I do believe, didn't we get... Yeah, we got a carpenter. So a carpenter would be a better place for us to make planks. However, we don't have any planks at all, so we need to make them at the crude workstation, and that's going to require an individual. So what are we going to do? Who are we going to unemploy to make that happen? When I look at the stonecutters camp, and I look at our building resources, right here, I have... No, wrong thing. Where do those go? Nope, not in there. Oh, sea marrow, you can burn it. We actually have a good amount of sea marrow. So I'm going to kind of actually deactivate this temporarily, and then just drop people in here to help produce planks. We're going to crank this up and to be #1 priority. I'm not going to set any limit on planks right now, but I could if I wanted to. So for example, if I said, you know what, just make 10 planks. I could type 10 here. And then the way I understand it, they will turn 8 into 2. And then once we have 10 planks, they will stop doing this, and then they will move down the hierarchy chain. And then if these are at equal priority, they will alternate between crafting these. Now, this woodcutter's camp is doing nothing anymore because the glades have already been gone into. And so what we could do is see, you know, down here, boy, there's a whole bunch of small glades that we could just try to work through. So I'm going to rotate this around to point the door towards the warehouse, and then we'll just paint our brush like so. Now, it might be worth it. This is far away. But we could put a warehouse up here if we wanted to go into city buildings and drop a small warehouse up here to make life easier for these transporters. So you can see that they actually are making planks right here. And if I go to building materials, I don't have any yet, but they're going to work on it eventually. And we'll get all these farms done. And honestly, what are we doing here? We're gathering flax, which, that's okay. But I'm going to pause this too. I'm going to go ahead and deactivate this. And I can't put anybody else on that job, which is okay. I'm just going to free up some more builders and people to transport goods around, because once these farms get built, I want the humans doing that. Trader found in Glade. Oh, we found a trader. Okay. So normally you have to build a trading post for this to happen, but you can find them in a glade. So right here we found one. Now, what's cool about this is we actually got some amber as reward, so we could use that to buy some things. So over here on the left is what the trader has to offer. And then down here are perks and blueprints and stuff that you could get. So this is incense production. This is scouts work faster on glade events. This reduces hostility when people die. But what I like to do is look up here and see if there's anything that I could get that would be useful. And they do have planks and they have fabric like right away. If I wanted to just skip ahead and buy that. They also have some stone, for example, and they have ale if I wanted luxury. Now, what you could do is just click on this, and then this is how much it's going to cost. So if I want, like, 6, it'll cost 1.74. You could see it down here. Or if I want 11, 3.19. Or if I want all of it, it's going to be 5.8. Now, I have all this amber. I actually am going to spend it all. And just load myself up right here because I don't mind. I'm going to put in this 10 fabric. Very good. This will let us build some structures. Okay, I don't need this many planks, but it's a reasonable idea. And then we'll auto. You can just push auto to offer. And now we're at 8 to 7.4. So I like to push auto because it scales it. If the trader is happy with the deal, you can click the green trade button. And you can always attack them to try to take their stuff if you want, but I never do it because, the risk is very high. The consequences are very high. However, if you were in a dire situation, maybe that would be worth it. So now that I'm, getting this, I can kind of sneak some other stuff in that I might want, like, just bricks, for example. Not that many, but I can go down and I can put in 1 brick to bring it up closer. And then you have anything that's really cheap? Yeah, mushrooms are actually somehow more expensive than some of these other items here. I don't think they have anything that's 0.15, do they? I can sneak in 1 coat. And I will. I like to try to make this as even as possible so that I'm not like overpaying. I'm just going to click trade. Now, you don't have to do that at all. We're going to make planks eventually, right? But the reason I'm doing that is because now I can go to industry and I can just build a carpenter. And we can then put this over here by the warehouse, like so. And then we don't have to make planks at 1 star. We can actually make them at a better rate. What is a better rate? This is going to help you understand the difference between 1 and 2 star, for example. In this carpenter place, I can turn 5 wood into 2 planks. At the crude workstation at 1 star, it takes 8 resources and makes only 2. And you could see it takes 56 seconds to do that. Over here, it only takes 42 seconds. So it's faster and uses less resources. It's just overall better to do that. So we're excited about it. And let's see, they finished this. So we're going to drop in the people into the farm. There they go. And do I have anybody else that's free labor-wise? Yes, I'm going to put 1 human on the plantation. Okay, they're done with that glade event. So I'm going to select this glade event. And I think we're just going to go ahead and disassemble this and just throw on 1 lizard and investigate. And that's fine. Leave 1 builder free. Carpenter's done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately... I'm going to let them finish the planks that they're working on. But I'm going to right-click this person out of there, and then once they finish, I'm going to right-click them out of there. I'm going to deactivate this for a moment. And then I'm going to put people here at the carpenter. Now, if I had beavers, they're better. So we'll try to get them here if we can. But in the meantime, we're going to bump the priority, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to set the limit on planks to... I'm going to set it to 15 and put that above luxury goods. We can't make this anyway. I'm just going to uncheck this. And I'm only going to be making... I don't have what I need to make tools, so I'm just going to make planks here. and churn these out. The reason is because we need planks for basically all more advanced structures. And what would be an advanced structure that we want? Well, how about a smokehouse? So we can go over to food and we can make a smokehouse and drop it like right there. And it's missing fabric and planks. You can see we have 6 fabric. That's easy to get, but we have no planks, but they're making them right here. We got 6 packs of crops because this person here has been able to make them using what we had harvested around. So they got the resources in there, and now we have that, so we just need to build the comfort. Now, I'm going to actually deactivate this for now. I don't need any extra. And we're going to go to building some comfort. Remember, the comfort are the green ones. And you can build another park if you want. Just kind of drop this wherever you like. It just has to be within the radius. So you could kind of try to put it on the extremes. Right back there. And then if we get that done, it'll complete it. Now, it is storming, so I'm going to go ahead and just unassign everyone from woodcutting. Now, while that's happening, actually, I'm going to take all the beavers and just put them into carpenter because they work there better. And hopefully they'll finish this park really quickly. We'll get this order done. There it goes. Did it. So we push T, and we could turn in this order. We're going to get 3 humans. And we also got the human clan support, so humans will get +3 resolve. We got 2 parts. And we got another blueprint. And click on this. What do we need? Well, let's look at what options we have here. The rain mill produces flour, which is pretty good. But I think we should go with the bakery. We already can produce flour at the provisioner. Water skins are something that somebody loves these. Maybe. Or maybe I'm wrong about that. I can't remember, actually. Maybe I'm just completely off about that. Here, go back here. I'm going to go with the bakery. Here, we can mouse over this. Okay, here we go. Used for crafting. Oh, you need this for crafting supplies or something else. It's not a resource that people consume. Okay, never mind. So you can always click on the question mark to open up this screen and then mouse over everything to see what it does. You could also get a lot more information about the leather worker, how many slots there are for workers, what it takes to build, the ratios, and such. We'll take a bakery. That's fine. And we're going to go ahead and close that. And I will collapse. Oops, nope, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no. Okay, phew. I undid it. I accidentally clicked this button, which favors one group over the others. And if you do that, they get +5 resolve, and the others get -5. Now, I didn't mean to do that, so I messed up everybody's resolve temporarily, but I turned it off, and there's a cooldown on that. It can be helpful if you need to make a certain order, like they need a certain resolve, you can boost them up, but it comes at the ire of everyone else if you choose to do that. Alright, so the Stonecutters camp, we do have some, unemployed folk. So what I'm going to do then is go to the Harvesters camp and just kind of drop some people in. I can put a person on the rain punk drill to finish it. And we can also put people on the Stonecutters camp just, during the storm to gather resources. I'm going to build another house because I anticipate that we're going to need it. I'm actually going to build 2. And let's see, make sure my Woodcutters are in the right place. They're still working on getting through here, which is fine. Where's my other woodcutter? Down here. Yep, that's good. Okay, we're done. So we made it through. We get to choose a cornerstone. So we get 2 wildfire essence for every completed dangerous or forbidden glade is from the ashes. And this just gives us plant fiber. Let's take from the ashes and try to go into some dangerous glades now. And then we're going to start right-clicking on this to put people back to work. And you can see the hostility of the forest did rise because of how many villagers we have and how long it is and how many woodcutters we have, all of that. So that's in play. Now we want lizards to work at the smokehouse. So I'm going to kind of just drop these out of there. I'm going to take these humans out of the harvester's camp, put them into woodcutter's camp. I'm going to go back to deactivating this, and we're going to just go ahead and put in a couple of lizards here. We're going to prioritize jerky over everything else. We're going to turn on meat as the secondary and just keep it at wood. That's perfect. I'm actually going to turn off these two. We could make incense if we wanted, but we don't need it at the moment. I'm just going to focus on jerky. We have no builders free. So what I'm going to do is get people out of the stonecutter's camp. I'm going to put one person on the plantation. There. Oh, we have people coming. Pause it. And looks like we get to choose some newcomers. Remember, we get bonus lizards. So that's why the number is going to be so big. This is the one we definitely want. I want beavers badly. So this is going to be a lot of people. This is 7 villagers. Plus we get some berries and, grain. So we'll take this. And now I'm going to go right over here. And we're going to select beavers. And we're going to put them into the woodcutter's camp instead of these humans. Because they're great at that. And then now it's time for us to get some labor together. I need to put this human over here at the woodcutter's camp. Great. Okay. Now let's talk about some food production. We can make a bakery, but we're going to need flour for this. So we need to go to industry, and we need to create the provisioner. Put it up there. I'm going to keep a lot of builders free. You could see the houses are getting finished. We have 2 minutes and 37 seconds before new orders are available. And let's see. Can you guys reach this? Yeah, they can. They're just transporting goods. This is just going to take forever unless we want to build some warehouses. Okay, so this is the provisioner. I'm going to click on it. Now, working here, nobody gets a benefit. But what we're going to do is we can make both barrels and we can make packs of provisions, but we want to make flour. So we're going to prioritize that. And we're going to put a couple of people here doing exactly that. That will allow us to then go to food production and make a bakery. Put it right over here. Let me look at my food situation. I have a lot of eggs, insects. I don't have that many veg. I certainly don't have that many wheat. 0. Alright, so I'm going to build another small farm, actually. That's the plantation, wrong thing. Small farm over here. And then we're going to go food and just make that a farm field. We got a new glade. Let's see what this is all about. Abandoned cache. Great. We're going to break it open. using sea marrow with just some free folk like that. And then we need to move this. At least get into this, and they're cutting into that. Okay. Just making sure. I like to go slow and steady in these kind of games, not overextend myself. You can see we have food is on the rise. Everybody's resolve is reasonable. We've completed the orders. The impatience is okay. I'm going to go ahead and just deactivate this so I don't see the warning. And now I still have 5 builders doing nothing. But as soon as they get these built, we're going to assign some labor. Great. So they can't do anything because they don't have any wheat. So when this happens, we're going to go ahead and just temporarily... I could make packs of provisions using insects, eggs, or something like that if I wanted to build some of those. And I think I'm going to actually set that up. So we're going to use eggs. Okay. And then we're going to say you can make this. I'm going to put the limit at 10. Just get them doing something, and you might be able to trade those later. Let's look at our orders. We're going to pick one. And this is just have 16 people housed for 20 seconds. So that's super easy. Well, I'll talk about pack of provisions. This is 6 of them, and we get 3 lizards. And lizards are really happy, and we get this. I actually have 0. I'm going to pick this because I just selected to do that. Then we're going to pick another order. This is have 8 humans and then have them clothed. We're not there yet. This is pack of provisions and have lizards at 60. Again, let's do it. Let's go lizards. And then this is beavers above 22. They're not close. "10 aesthetic decorations. Open or send 2 abandoned caches of any size to the Citadel." We can do that. Okay. So again, I'm usually just choosing... You can see we're about halfway through based on ease. All right. So this is our bakery. And we need flour, which we have 10 of. But we can also bake with berries if we want to make biscuits. And we can see who likes biscuits. Well, people do. And beavers do. So we will make them happy if we do this. We need to push lizard resolve, though. So lizards enjoy pie. And then people enjoy pie. So let's instead try to make pie. And we can make... Oh, you can make like shepherd's pie. You can make egg, like quiche or something. Egg pie. Okay. Insect pie. Delicious. So we're going to boost this up. And I'm going to put a limit of 20 on that. And I'm going to unpause it. And then the lizards are good at baking because the specialization bonus is using the fire. So we put them on that job. Trapper's camp has no deposits. Okay, we need people right here because people are good at farming. Yeah. And the trapper's camp, we need to move it. And this location gets a ton of stuff. It's really far away, though. Okay, everybody has a house. We're just working on... The lizard resolve is there. We just need provisions. Are we making packs of provisions, people? Yes. Look at that. Look how many we're making. Insane. Move this down here. Speed it up. Now, I can click on this. Did they finish anything yet? Let's just check what's inside. They have 6 produced goods. I could just force delivery now, and you'll see immediately they'll stop, and then they will deliver, and we should get credit for this very soon. Hopefully. Yeah, they're taking it out. You could see them moving stuff. Maybe. Or not. Yeah, they're fetching it to the store now. They were like moving and resting and stuff. Okay, so we're going to push T, and we're going to complete this one. We get some lizards. So we need to make another house, and we will put it right there. And the carpenter is like, we can't do any more. Why not? Because they reached a limit. We have 23 planks. So, we can't produce that. Then it's time to kill, or not kill, but unemploy 1. And then do this. And we can assign a beaver over here. We have 5 unemployed lizards. And we did another one, which is aid for the lizard clan. Boom. Now we have a bunch of lizards, which is great. More labor to do. So you can see that we're surging on reputation, and impatience is super low. We have a blueprint to get, and we just need to open 1 more cache. So we're doing really, really well here. Everyone, I hope you're still finding this series to be useful and fun as we learn how to play this fantastic Against a Storm. I will check you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.